All right, guys. So just probably about a month ago, I did a story about Kamala Harris that was very, 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 very embarrassing. Okay, and the reason why it was embarrassing is because allegedly a DNC fundraiser starring Kamala Harris, right? Kamala Harris was the headline person at this DNC fundraiser, was canceled / postponed because apparently they could not sell enough tickets. Okay, enough donors did not pay to sign up to go to this fundraiser in support of Kamala Harris. Now, this fundraiser for the Democrat Party was an elitist event, right, in which they had ticket prices that went as high as I think $15,000 or so. Okay, $15,000. Okay, included in that package was to take a picture with Kamala Harris, right? Take a picture with Kamala Harris. Now, I don't know about you guys, right? But I don't think that a picture with the most unpopular vice president in history is going to be worth anything, right? And apparently these DNC donors didn't think so either, as they had to drop the top tier ticket prices for this event from $15,000 to like $5,000. Okay, again, this is extremely embarrassing and a bad sign for the Democrats and Kamala Harris and the Biden administration if they can't even raise money from people who want to give them money, right? They're just like, I'm not sure if this picture will be worth anything. Okay, in fact, this picture could damage my reputation. Again, it's pretty bad. And it just gets worse. Okay, speaking of pictures, right? As Kamala's own fans, right? People that actually support Kamala Harris, her own supporters, asked her to delete a picture, a tone-deaf picture that Kamala Harris posted in response to Roe v. Wade being overturned. As you can see here, Kamala Harris tweeted this picture of her looking at the left-wing insurrectionists, right? Their response to Roe v. Wade being overturned on CNN. Now, Kamala posted this picture on her social media account, and apparently people on the left did not take too kindly to her posting this. So let's actually read about this. Vice President Kamala Harris tweeted the above photo with an accompanying message on Friday evening following the 5-4 Supreme Court decision of Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization that overturned landmark Roe v. Wade case, and it was not taken well. On Friday, the Supreme Court announced a decision on Dobbs versus Jackson, striking down a nearly 50-year precedent of the right to an abortion in the United States. According to the ruling, each state is given the autonomy to determine the legality of abortion procedures, and many already have trigger laws in place to ban abortion outright. The following tweet was a comment by the vice president regarding the consequential Supreme Court decision, in which she attempted to console Americans concerned about the future of reproductive health across the nation. Harris pledged her commitment to those, quote, who feel alone and are scared, and promised that, quote, we are in this fight together, while picture above Air Force One watching the news unfold. Yeah. Almost immediately, Harris began receiving social media backlash for the photo that accompanied the message, including from actor James Urbanek and YouTube star Kendall Ray. James says, I want you to know we are watching TV. Kendall Ray says, just delete this, honestly. Wow, delete the photo. Joanne McCarter says, 36,000 feet above everything, watching on a big-ass TV in a private plane, and the message is, quote, we're in this together. I'm not sure you guys get where the rest of us are right now. Yeah, I mean, it is tone deaf. It really is. Oh, we're fighting for you, but yet you're on a plane, right? And here's the thing. The writing's on the wall, man, when it comes to Democrats, this whole Roe v. Wade thing. Because even though I do agree with Roe v. Wade being overturned, I can sit here and take a bird's eye view of how Roe v. Wade got overturned. It is 100% the Democrats' fault for the most part. First and foremost, they got played by McConnell, right? They got played by Mitch McConnell when it comes to the game of how to control the federal court system, okay? Mitch McConnell blocked Obama from nominating a lot of judges to the federal court system before Obama left office, leaving a whole bunch of seats vacant for Trump to just come in and fill, okay? Democrats basically did not tell Ruth Bader Ginsburg to step down on the court while Obama was in office in order for them to replace her, right? They basically let her die on the court, which opened up a seat for Trump to nominate a conservative justice, right? Democrats wanted to pass Obamacare when Obama had a supermajority in Congress. They prioritized that over codifying Roe v. Wade into law, right? Democrats and their priorities were not in the right place when it comes to upholding Roe v. Wade, and they just kind of let it get overturned, right? That's what happened. That's what happened. So again, I can definitely understand why the Democrat base is upset about this, because the Democrats had all the chance in the world to prevent this from happening, but they just didn't, right? It is what it is. Anna Griffey says, not VP Kamala Harris watching the erosion of Roe v. Wade from her plane at a distance. Whoever thought this was good photo op needs to be fired immediately. This is literally the embodiment of thoughts and prayers. I mean, well, they've been playing y'all with photo ops the whole time. It's crazy how now all of a sudden y'all upset about the photo ops and the fakery from the Democrat Party when they've been this fake the whole time. The whole Democrat Party's built off fakeness, bruh. Kamala's fake, right? She's the fakest politician in history. Now all of a sudden y'all mad because she posted this fake concern photo of Roe v. Wade being overturned. And I'm just like, bruh, I could have told you that she didn't give a damn about any of this from the beginning. Even if you think Democrat leadership are cynics or uninterested in governing or incompetent, you have to admire how often they choose the most important, impotent option possible, a photo from a private jet singing God Bless America while people protest nearby, reading poems. It's amazing. Well, I mean, that worked during the social justice protest, right? During the Summer of Love, y'all was all down for coming together and singing Kumbaya and holding hands with the Democrats. Why would they stop doing that? It worked. It worked. This is what y'all voted for. Amani Barberin says, who was the strategist that decided a photo op on a taxpayer-funded private plane, both physically and metaphorically above the people watching pensively while not demonstrating action was a good idea? Wow, they're cooking her, bruh. You could try, but you would not invent a more cutting visual metaphor for the Democrats' total detachment from the abortion fight than this. Yeah. Fake concern. Fake concern. That's just kind of what it is. David M. Willis, quote, we're in this together, literally watching this from the mother effing sky. Boy, that pissed. Trent Rainsmith says, so more or less thoughts and players. Again, these are all blue checks. These are not random dudes on Twitter. These are all blue checks. The blue check mafia turned against Kamala Harris. Others reply asking for more specific actions that the vice president is taking to fight for Americans' rights as stated. Joseph Topolinsky says, can you be more specific actually? Jessica Ellis says, like with vibes or. Rosalind Tulanson says, go girl, give us nothing. This woman says, Jan, outline your plan or keep these empty promises in the draft. Hey, I'm just saying, you should have known from the beginning. You should have known from the beginning. Again, I'm happy Roe v. Wade got overturned. I'm just saying, from an objective standpoint, from a bird's eye view, the Democrat Party, they did not do a good job of making sure this didn't happen, right? Roe v. Wade was kind of low-hanging fruit that was going to get overturned if the Democrats got lazy and didn't pay attention, and that's literally what happened. That's what happened. And lo and behold, again, once this happens, Kamala Harris tweets out a photo of her on a private plane in the sky watching CNN. I'm with you guys. I'm with y'all. I'm on the ground. I'm fighting. We fighting. Incredible stuff, man. Incredible stuff. If only the Democrat base realized how fake and phony and how full of empty promises the Democrats were on other issues, right? I don't think this is the issue that I would be the most critical to Democrats on. I would be much more critical to Democrats on other issues than this, right? Like inflation, the border crisis, crime crisis, gas prices, all types of other stuff. There's other issues out there that I would be much more critical of the Democrats on than this. But I understand where you're coming from. Democrats definitely had a chance to make Roe v. Wade stronger than what it was, but they chose not to, right? But again, I mean, hey, why should you when virtue signaling has worked this whole time? However, it seems like virtue signaling has backfired for the Democrat Party as their base seems to be fed up, right, with the incompetence. So, again, I find this to be absolutely fascinating and hilarious that Kamala Harris once again is getting dragged and embarrassed by people that supposedly are supporting her. Again, it's over for this administration, right? There's no hope for these guys. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.